What is good? Alright, I hope that didn't mess anything up. I just turned on my second monitor. Let's move OBS, the screen over there to that monitor. Oh, I gotta turn it down. It's pointed upward because I was watching it while I was laying in bed. I sleep in the top bunk. I keep the booth, the table out on the bottom bunk all the time. I always sleep in the top bunk. I've never slept in the bottom. So, what's going on? What am I doing? Well, there's a whole bunch of drama going on. Number one, I'm going right through the track on this hurricane. And so I'm taking a peek at it and seeing what's going on with it. Number two, I had another load cancel on me. This is I've had a lot of issues with loads over the last week, and it's cost me a lot of time and a lot of money. I made a video on this earlier, and I was really upset, and I was just ranting and raving, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait, and I'll make a video about it later because I'm just too mad to make a video about it right now. But the reason this time is they said that the load that I had coming, the load that canceled on me was my load going home. The load I'm at right now that doesn't pick up till tomorrow morning. It's noon. It's 12:25 p.m. and I'm in Baldwin, Mississippi, and the load picks up tomorrow at 10 a.m. I plan on being there whenever this place opens up at like 7 a.m. I'll check and see what time they open up. Probably around 7. So I plan on being there at like 7 a.m. And getting loaded as early as possible and booking it out of there so I can try to get ahead of this storm. The load that canceled on me is a load after this one. This load's going to Houston. My next load was picking up in Houston and going to Oklahoma City where I live. It was a decent paying load, not amazing, but it was decent. It was like 500 miles paying $1,100. The thing about it is that most of the loads that go from Houston to Oklahoma City are like dollar a mile loads. It's like $600 to go 500 miles, and that's the full rate. I only get 65% of that. So after, they take their cut, I only get like $400 to go 500 miles. This one paid $1,100, so I was going to make somewhere around $800 on it to go 500 miles, so not a very good load. But it picked up in Houston, so it had like no deadhead miles on it. It had like a 20-mile deadhead on the pickup, and on the delivery, it was like a couple of miles from where I needed to be. So that's the reason that I picked up the load. There's really nothing going to Oklahoma City now. There's this load right here that picks up in Beaumont, Texas, and going to Ardmore, Oklahoma, that pays very little money. Where's Beaumont, Texas? Did I spell it right? Google will figure it out. I think Beaumont is east of Houston. Yep. So it's over here. So Dayton is like right up in here. Where's it at? Where's that? Right there's Dayton. So not a huge deadhead. I'd have to backtrack a little bit. And then Ardmore it's basically extreme north Dallas is what it is. It's in southern Oklahoma. So Beaumont to Ardmore right down here. It's just like it's borderline too cheap for me to bother with. Like I don't even know if I'd bother with picking up that load because it's just I make so little money on it. $750. I normally don't pull anything for less than $1,000 because once they take their 65% or their 35% cut, I only get $650 on $1,000 load plus fuel surcharge. So on this load right here, I would make probably about 500 bucks on this thing. Let's throw it into the spreadsheet. I'm not going to bother switching OBS over to the spreadsheet. I'll tell you what it says. $1.56 is my rate per mile, and yeah, almost exactly $600. $595.16. So I don't even know if that's even worth pulling. And these loads coming out of Houston going directly to Oklahoma City pay even less. Now, one of these, this is that really shitty account, this Quad Graphics. These loads are here all the time, and they pay absolutely nothing. This one is a damn max weight load. Now, this one's a fairly light load, but do you notice anything else on why there's no way in hell I would pull these loads? I'll give you a hint. I'm delivering at like 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. on the 25th. And this one doesn't pick up until the 26th, and this one doesn't pick up until the 27th. So to pull this really cheap crap where I'm going to make like $300, I would have to set an extra day. No, thank you. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna set a day to make $300 because then whenever you split it like that, I'm making $300 a day to haul that load. It's more than that. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's like 310. I'm just kidding. It's probably $450 that I would be making on that load, if roughly somewhere between $400 and $450. You know what? Let's not guesstimate. Let's just put it in the spreadsheet. $508, $1.14 a mile. Not worth my time. So if you split it in two, because I have to set an extra day on it, that's $250 a day. That is not worth my time, because that doesn't even account for expenses. And if I have to set a day on the load, that's more idling time. It costs me, like, it's a half to 3/4 of a gallon per hour to idle this truck. So let's say half a gallon per hour. That's 12 gallons. At $2 a gallon, it costs me $24 to idle this truck for a day. Minimum. Probably closer to $30 to $36. It's almost cheaper to get a fucking hotel room. But yeah, my load canceled on me, so now I'm looking for a load again, and they're not really big on posting loads on the weekend. Yeah, there are occasionally loads posted on the weekend, but not many. This is like the third or fourth load that I've had canceled or that I've requested off the load board, and they were like, no, you can't have that load for whatever reason. And what really makes this terrible is that USA Truck, you really need to get your loads in advance. And whenever they do this shit to me, it leaves me scurrying at the last minute looking for loads. And the only shit that you can get at the last minute are like the stuff nobody else wanted, the really crap loads. Or whenever they post new loads, it's going to be a couple of days out. So I might have to wait an extra day on a load. That's what I had to do when that York, Pennsylvania load canceled on me. I had to wait until they relisted loads on Monday, and then I had to, the loads that they put up there, I had to wait an extra day to pick up a decent load. That York load canceling cost me at least $1,400, maybe upwards of $2,400 last week. It just really screwed me over. But yeah, there's been like 3, maybe 4 loads like that have happened to me this week. They've either canceled. I've had 2 loads cancel off of me, and I've had like 2 loads that I've requested that they told me that I couldn't get those loads for whatever reason, and then I'm just stuck out in the wind. And every time they do this, it takes a long time for them to tell me they won't give me the load or to cancel the load. And all those loads that happened, all those loads that were there during that window, everybody else snagged them up. And then I'm looking for a load again, 2 days later or a day later. And the two loads they canceled, well, the first load they canceled on me, they sent a message and said the load was canceled. The last two issues where they pulled loads off of me, I didn't get a message. Like the load that they canceled, that they just deleted off of me today, they didn't cancel the load. They put it on to somebody else. And the excuse that they gave me, they said that it was dedicated freight that was not supposed to be on the load board. Which is that's like the second or third load this week that I've gotten on the load board, and they've told me that wasn't supposed to be on the load board. I don't know how you were able to pick that. And then they pulled it off of me. Or they didn't put it on me after I requested it. It's getting really, really, really frustrating because there are not a lot of loads on USA Truck's load board. And I spend a lot of time researching loads. And have them just yanked off of me like that, or to set all day, and then them tell me no, I can't have that load. It's incredibly frustrating. But I might be deadheading all the way up to Oklahoma City from Houston. I'm just sick and tired of dealing with this bullshit. I've still got Monday to see what loads come in. But most likely the stuff that they put up Monday is going to be a little bit of Tuesday and a lot of Wednesday. That's generally they're putting loads up 2 days in advance. So if you want a Monday or Tuesday load, you pretty much need to get it on Thursday or Friday. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be just an absolutely amazing load. But I've tried to be optimistic the last 3 or 4 times it's happened this week, and it's just the optimism is not working out because it's like worst case scenario on everything. Just keep getting really crappy loads. But what's the other thing? The hurricane. They're saying that it's turning west, and that it might actually make landfall closer to Houston. So the second hurricane that's coming in isn't supposed to hit until Wednesday. I should be up in Oklahoma by Wednesday. So I'm just looking at Marco, and they're saying Monday at 7 p.m. the hurricane is just going to be making landfall around 7. It's Monday afternoon. It's just then going to be making landfall down here around New Orleans. And I'm up in Mississippi, and I'm going to Houston. I'm getting loaded sometime Monday morning. I think it's let's do here. Baldwin, Mississippi. No, it's YN. Mississippi to Dayton, Texas. 611 miles. So it's going to take almost my full driving shift. What is this? So Monday afternoon, I'm going to be right near New Orleans where this damn thing's hitting. So I'm going to be driving right in the path of it. Hopefully it slows down by a couple of hours. If it speeds up by a couple of hours, then I'm going to be right in the damn middle of this hurricane. So I've got to keep an eye on this because I'm going to be driving right. Hopefully I'm able to get down here and get past this So if I get loaded early in the morning, and I'm going to be there right when they open up, and I'm going to tell them, hey, if they give me any pushback or anything, I'm gonna be like, hey, can we get this loaded as soon as possible, because I'm having to drive right by New Orleans on the way to Houston, and I'm going right in front of the hurricane. So like every minute counts, and maybe they'll be really cool. What is with this Highway 82? Son of a bitch. Where's my phone at? I am not driving on that shoulderless road. What I'll probably do... Look at this alternate route right here. It's going up through Memphis. It's like an extra hour. But it's going through a lot of fucking highways. Basically, you take 30 down to Texarkana, and then I think it's highway all the way down. Come on, download it. Okay, divided highway. Divided highway. Not divided, but 4-lane. Divided. Just a second. Alright, and we're recording again. So let's look at my fuel route, see what USA Truck recommends. They have me taking 45 or 370 out of Baldwin. Okay. So 370. And then 145. Where the fuck where do they have me go? So 370, 145, and then 348. Where the hell? So 145 is right here. Then we take 145 down, and then 348, and then 45, and then 68 miles on 45, and then 82. Is this 82 right here? Come on, show me a fucking Natchez Trace Turnpike. 6.2 miles on 82. This is probably 82 right here. That's 78. South 25 and then South 15. This is the reason it's so fucking hard to follow this line by line, turn by turn. Like, they don't even have the, like, it cuts off. It'll only show a minimum number of or a maximum number of characters. So if the street or road or whatever they're telling you to turn on is a lot of characters, then you just get like there's one on here. I don't even think you can. Can you see that? There's one of them on there that just says Old US, and then it cuts off. So let's has me go 82. Where the fuck is 82? So it's having me take 45 for 68 miles, which is way down here. It's got to be somewhere down here. For 68 miles, and then 82, 25, and 15. There's 82. And there's 25. And there's 15. And then 25 again. And then 55. I'm going to stay on 55 for a long time. 25, 25, 25. Where's 55? I was 90 miles on 25. So I basically run into 55 right here. So I don't know why they don't just have me take 82. That's nice, divided highway. So this damn thing's having me take 45 all the way down. And then take 82 across. So it's having me take 45 all the way down to right here. Make sure that I got this right thing on the map. Take 45 all the way down to right here. And then it's having me cut across on 82 and then drop down on 25 and keep taking highways all the way down to Jackson, Mississippi. I could just take 82 straight across to 55. And 82 is a nice divided highway. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take 45 all the way down to 82 and then take 82 across to 55. So let's do this. Yeah. See? I just take 45 is a nice divided highway. And I just take 45 all the way down. To 82. And then take 82. Oh, sons of bitches. See, they're doing the same thing on this. This is the route that USA Truck wants me to take. They're having me cut across right here and then take 25 and then 15 down here to Jackson, Mississippi. It's basically all highway all across here. I mean, it's a pretty nice divided highway. This 471 is something Google added in. Alright, so this is the USA truck route. What I'm thinking is just stay on 82 right here and just take it over to 55 and then stay on 55 all the way down. But I might actually just go ahead and do this because 55 is likely going to be a clusterfuck. And I'll get to stay out here on this nice divided highway this whole time. And what is this? 9.5 hours, 618 miles. So that's my route that I'm taking. So this probably what, like, how many hours would you say into the drive that would be? It's more than halfway. So probably 6 hours into the drive. 6 hours. So if I were to get out of here by like 9 a.m., then like 5 p.m. I would be right there. And right now they're projecting that it's going to be hitting New Orleans. Now that, I think, is the eye of the storm, is going to be over New Orleans at roughly 7 p.m. And I'm in Central Time Zone now, so that is 6 p.m. And I'm expected to be there at about 5 p.m. So I'm going to be right here just above New Orleans at about 5 p.m. And the eye of the storm is going to be like right here whenever I go across, which means that the outside edge of the storm is probably going to be, I'm probably going to be dealing with the outer bands of the storm. Damn. How bad is it? Alright, it's strengthened to a category 1. National Hurricane Center. So Monday at 8 a.m. I don't really understand this map. So these are the earliest arrival times for tropical storm force winds. So that was the earliest possible. Now this is like Monday, more reasonable time. So they're expecting it to come in, and then it's going to hit the coast, and it's going to pull west. They're also saying that the whole thing might go a little bit further west than expected. Instead of hitting New Orleans, it might hit Houston. And I'm right here, and I need to get right here. So I'm just driving right through the fucking middle of this thing. There's going to be tropical winds. Fuck. A hurricane that like takes up 3 fucking states. I'm going to be driving through it. It's going to be my entire drive tomorrow. So I'm going down to like right here and then cutting across. What other route options do I have? The thing that sucks about taking any other route besides this one is that I'm going to be taking a bunch of fucking highways. Wish there was only a way to only show divided highways. All right, so 59. Let's try this. Let's add in a destination. Let's put it right over here and just see what just see what Google does. This is going to cross me across a 79. I don't think I would take that. I think I go down a few miles further to take the 59. So that one would take like my full 11 hours because it's a ton of highway driving. The only stretch of interstate I'd be on is I-20 across right here. It's not just the storm, it's also the traffic. Like, there could be like a last minute thing that they announce about the storm, and there could be a bunch of people trying to leave at the last minute, and I could just get stuck in traffic of people trying to evacuate the area. There's a lot of possibilities. So this one's saying Monday at 7 p.m. Central. So this one's like an hour later than expected. So the storm appears to have slowed down. Updated August 23rd at 1:40 Eastern. So that was like 25 minutes ago. I don't know, man. This is something that's evolving by the minute. So what I might do is I might just put together 2 routes, and I'll make a decision in the morning. Maybe I'll stop right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Let me check and see what the I'm going to flip you over to the spreadsheet while I check my email. And I'm going to check and see what the let's there's a Petro in Jackson, Mississippi, or a TA that I've stopped at. Mississippi. Petro in Jackson is $1.89.6, basically $1.90 a gallon. That's a really good price. So maybe I'll stop at the Petro in Jackson to top off and take a 30. And I'll make a decision right then whether to go 55 or 20. That's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. Alright, now let me flip you back over. All right, so that's about it. So this load, what does this load pick up at? What is the name of this place? I think it's Sleep Solutions. I want to say it's pillows. Sleep Innovations, Baldwin, Mississippi. And let me look, because it just has like, it's on Highway 45. It has one of those addresses. So let me see if where this is saying it's at is where. So it's Country Road 2788. That is Country Road 2788. And it says there's a road that goes up here to it. So yeah, it looks like that is the place. Yeah, that's it. And this is where I'm at right here, is at this Get and Go truck stop. I'll tell you exactly where I'm at. I'm in the very last spot right here next to the pole. I'm in that very last spot right there. There's like 5 trailers right here. I think there's only one tractor hooked up to a trailer. Oh crap, are you seeing this line of trucks to get into this place? I hope it's not backed up like that. Let's see what the reviews say about it. My experience is great. They work by appointment and they unloaded me in 35-40 minutes. Bringing a sandwich while waiting to be loaded. Good loading dock and spacious. What? Shipping. That's not even... So that person said that shipping is over here at this building. So I might come in over here and they'll tell me, oh, I have to be over at this building. I might have to go back out, get on the highway and go up here and turn and get into this place. This might be receiving. I absolutely do not recommend working here. They will dock your pay for attendance. I don't know much for sure, but they will force you to sign a document stating this. You pay $11 an hour, you'll get docked down to $10 or $9.50. This is unacceptable. You work hard and possibly miss a day. Not saying it will happen, but get docked because of it. It's not worth the time and money here. Someone else to work. Wish all hard workers. Blah 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 blah. Parked, checked in, was given a door immediately. Forklift guy had to wait on me to open my doors and back in. No hand loading that I could see. In and out less than an hour. All things considered, 5 stars appropriate. Live load 16 hours. Keep away this place. Respect yourself. Okay, I work here. Great mattress, pillows, and toppers. Slow, slow, slow. 3 hours and still no door. Running out of hours here. This place sucks. Waited 3 hours before getting unloaded. Never will go back. I can avoid it. Got right in a door and loaded in an hour. Not bad for hand loading. Hublot is a lie. Refuse all loads to this place. They are clock killers. 3 hours minimum, and that if you're first to get in a dock. I've been here since 6:45 and they are still loading by hand. Refuse, refuse, refuse. Unload you only by appointments. Wait for doors 7 hours. Nice people stab. Nice people there. A lot of different opinions of this place, but it looks like based on a few of the reviews that they're kind of strict on their appointments, but I've got a fucking hurricane bearing down on me. If I come in there and talk with them whenever they open up, let's see if they have their hours listed here. They're open 24 hours. Oh, you know what? Let me send a message. Crap. I must still have my headset turned on. No, I didn't. I didn't have it turned on. Just a second. Just a second. I'm going to go ahead and plug my headset in before I forget. I'm at the pickup location for my current load. Period. Can you check to see if I can get loaded early on my current load? Question mark. I'm at I'm a couple of miles away from them right now. Period. If I don't get loaded until my pickup appointment, then I'm going to be driving right through the middle of the hurricane. Period. I may not be able to make the delivery. Period. Alright, I did not proofread that before I sent it. Let me see what it actually said. Can you check to see if I can get loaded early on my current load? Question mark. I'm a couple of miles away from them right now. Period. If I don't get loaded until my pickup appointment, then I'm going to be driving right through the middle of the hurricane. Period. I may not be able to make the delivery. Period. I didn't know they were 24/7. Let me see what phone number I've got listed for them. I have a different number. Than what's listed there. I'll give them a few minutes. And if either they can get me like real early in the morning or like right now, either one, then I should be okay. It's just that if I have to wait until 10 a.m. to get loaded and I don't get out of there till noon, then I'm going to be driving right through the fucking middle of this storm. What time is it projected to hit Houston? Let's go back over here. When is it projected to hit Houston? Like right here is Houston. Right over here in this area. So Tuesday morning. So I'm going to get there. So after I make the delivery Tuesday, then I'm going to have to but driving down through here and then across here. Even if I take I-20 across here, fucking dumbass after hours and weekends. She didn't read my message. I sent a message earlier, and this is the message I sent earlier. The load is not advancing past the fuel request. I did a drop and hook instead of a live unload on my last load. My trailer number is this. And she fixed that. And then I just sent her the message I just sent you, and she just replied with, responding to my first message. Yes, comma, that is fixed, period. I'm asking about an appointment change, period. Please read my second message, period. I deleted the part about please read my second message. That's like passive aggressive. I'm pissed off, but I'm trying not to show it on there. Like, it's really fucking frustrating that she's just like skimming like the first few letters of a message. It's probably still Stephanie. She just fucking assigned the load to me again. Oh my God. I don't know if she's just like being spiteful or like if she's just really half-assing her job this much. This is the little bottled water that French's gave me when I picked up the load going to York, Pennsylvania. It doesn't make up for all the drama. Yeah, at 10 a.m., like, that means that if I don't get out of there till noon or 1, she just responded back. Shipper is not open today. You'll have to pick up at 10 a.m. in the morning. See, this is the kind of absolutely worthless shit that I get from these after hours and weekend driver managers. This is so fucking annoying. I'm gonna put you on pause for a second and call them. See if they'll pick up. All right, we're recording again. I gotta end this pretty soon because we're at like an hour. This thing's gonna be a gig. I am really fired up right now. I called the place and it went straight to voicemail. So then I called into the driver managers and I got basically the same smartass attitude that I got over the messages. The first one I talked with was Larry, which I've heard a lot of people talk highly about Larry. I don't know what Larry did, but he basically said, "Hello, this is Larry." And I said, "Hello, this is Daniel, my truck number." And I gave him my truck number. And then I said, "Are you the one that sent the message to me just a minute ago?" And then dead air. I sat there for like 2 minutes saying, "Hello, I can't hear you. If you can hear me, I can't hear you." And it just sat there, dead air, for like 2 minutes. I don't know if he put me on hold or muted or what he did, but I eventually hung up and called back in, and I had to wait for like 15 minutes on hold before somebody picked up. And this time Stephanie picked up again, and she's the one that sent me the message apparently, because I said, "Hey, this is Daniel and truck number so-and-so." I said, "I sent a message a minute ago and asking if I can pick this load up early, and I'm wanting to know what time this place opens up, and can I get an appointment for whenever they open up in the morning, because my path takes me right through the middle of this damn hurricane." And attitude. And I said, you know, I sent the message in, and the message I got back was just regurgitating that my appointment was at 10 a.m. I know that. I understand that my appointment's at 10 a.m. And it's a brokered load. We can't change appointments on brokered loads. It's at 10 a.m. That's just what it is. That's basically what she fucking told me. And I said, well, she did happen to mention that they open up at 8 a.m. And I said, well, I'll be there at 8 a.m. and I'll talk with them directly and see if they'll load me early because of the hurricane. But I said my route takes me right through the middle of the damn hurricane. And I just fucking got pissed off and hung up on her. Like, I fucking hate after hours and weekend driver managers so much. They are absolutely worthless. I don't even know why we have after hours and weekends driver managers. We should just put some minimum wage employee in there to press the next button on loads. Oh, anyway. Well, I've got to end this video. Otherwise, I can't upload it because it's just going to be too fucking big of a video. But, yeah, I'm just really, really pissed off right now. It's only 1:44 in the afternoon. This place isn't open today, so there's no point in me driving a mile down the road to see if, you know, to check in with them. So I'm just going to... I'm going to be there at like 7 a.m. They have a really long driveway, so if I get there before they open up, no big deal. I'll just sit in their long-ass entryway and check in with them as soon as I can find somebody to check in with and let them know my situation and see if they can't get me loaded and out of there early. And hopefully I can get out of there early, and hopefully the hurricane slows down a little bit. If they can't load me until 10, then I'm going to be in the hurricane no matter which route that I take. And at that point, the only route I'll be able to take is the I-20 route. Because if I take the other route, I'm going to be going through like the eye of the storm. If they are able to load me early, then I might be able to miss the hurricane completely by taking the I-20 route, and I might just skirt the edge of it if I take the faster 55 route down to I-10. I don't know. I'm gonna do three things. I'm gonna plan 2 routes, an I-10 route and an I-20 route, and I'm going to get there at like 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m., so I can be there as soon as they open up and see if they can get me loaded early. So, And well, I'm gonna have to pay attention to the hurricane. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's it. I'm gonna have to end this video because I'm recording on the computer at higher quality, and these file sizes get massive, and I have really shitty internet in the truck. But thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.